Hi there, fellow warriors. This is the Spirit Warrior with a collective reading. So, I've had guidance to do a reading on what the universe wants you to know for 2026. So, the first card out is the Page of Pentacles. And if you've been watching any of my readings, he's been in nearly every reading. So, he's a popular fellow at this time. Then we have the Temperance card and the Knight of Pentacles. So we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy of the reading, and will be the mystery card. We'll put this over here and we'll turn that over at the end of the reading. So the Page of Pentacles can be an offer coming your way, but he is a learned page, and it's really saying here, now is the time to investigate or learn or apply yourself to gain knowledge about the things that you want to do in life. This is about preparing the soil, about preparing knowledge so that when the opportunities come, you have the best opportunity to create the things that you're trying to manifest in your life. The Temperance card is a card of rebalancing, healing, and alchemy. And this says at this time that you have healing and alchemy available to you. This really says that to go forward in 2026, you actively need to allow the healing of your soul and allow alchemy, which is turning your life from one thing into another. You can see the angel is turning the water from one thing into another, and this will be a rebalancing of your life. And you can see that there is a path from the water up towards the golden crown. And this says that as you rebalance and alchemize your life, it will bring much success and prosperity to your life. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds. So you can see he's sitting on his mighty steed here, contemplating where he's going to plant his pentacle and what kind of pentacle he's going to plant. So this row of cards really is about preparation for 2026, isn't it? It's about gaining knowledge, it's about healing and alchemy, and it's about planting seeds for the future. The Page of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands. The Hangman clarifies the Temperance card. And the Knight of Swords clarifies the Knight of Pentacles. So the King of Wands is an entrepreneurial, outgoing, charismatic king, and he is the one that makes things happen. He is that firebrand of a person who really manages to inspire people and make it all work for him. And this says that as you build knowledge or gain research, that you're feeling really confident and energized to create what you want in life. The Hangman is a card of new perspective. He's been tied to the tree of knowledge and he's contorted himself into different shapes to see life from a different perspective, and this has given him enlightenment. And this says that as you heal and alchemize, that you'll gain a different perspective on life. This is about seeing a new path for 2026. But there is a word of warning with the Hangman and with the Knight of Pentacles. They're both very static cards, and it does say that to manifest what you want in life, you need to use the fiery energy of the King of Wands. That's what he's there for. This is contemplation and planting seeds. This is making it happen. So the Nine of Swords is a card of recurring nightmares. And one could look around planet Earth and see it is a bit of a nightmare. There's much tumult, conquest, conflict, pain and suffering. And it really is saying that the path to moving past this nightmare is to plant new seeds of positivity, of love, joy and happiness, and brotherly love, or brother and sisterly love, or universal love is a better word. In the second row, we have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of constricted thinking. It's only seeing a very narrow band in life because your mind is this really narrow box of limited thinking that can only see very narrow paths in life, and it really isn't. It really is closed to the expansiveness of all the possibility of the universe. And this really says, open your eyes and minds to all the possibilities of the divine. That's the message. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration and marriage. This reading really isn't about marriage, is it? And it may be about celebrating your successes in the recent year. It may be celebrating how amazing you really are. But it can also be about embracing the opportunity that as this couple leave the solidity of the castle, they're heading towards all the possibilities of the 1111 portal. And this is really moving from closed mind to all the possibilities of the universe here. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Two of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles is clarified by... the Five of Pentacles clarifies the Eight of Swords. So it's all got a bit dark here, hasn't it? We truly are in the nightmare here. We have limited thinking. We can only see this way or that way. And it may say that the collective is at the crossroads. And that crossroads can be, are we going to choose to stay locked out in the snow, in the poverty-stricken state of the Five of Pentacles, or are we going to choose the unlimited possibilities of the universe in the Four of Wands? Or what's it going to be, warriors? Do you want to stay stuck out in the snow forever? Or do you want to open up to all the possibilities of the divine and open up your life to miracles and magic and receive great abundance and happiness and joy? So you've had two cards pop out, and this is the outcome. And it's not a joyful outcome here, is it? We have to say the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It's about being stuck in the past. And the Nine of Swords reappears to say that there needs to be a big shift in life and attitude and mindset to move away from the Nine of Swords. It can say that we're stuck in the mindsets and modes and attitudes and ways of living in the past in the Six of Cups, and this is keeping us in a nightmare. It's stunting our growth. It's stopping us from exploring new ways of living in prosperity and abundance, because the world really is driven by lack and scarcity, that capitalism or our economies are driven by scarcity, and we're always driven by the idea that we don't have enough. And really, it is an incredible leap, but the leap is to believe that there is enough for everyone and that the universe is an abundant place, and there can be paths of life to live beyond going to work and making a limited amount of money and scrimping and saving maybe to buy the things that we want. That there is a path to abundance and prosperity, and that's through manifesting through the law of attraction and the law of assumption. And this really is saying that the collective needs to have a mindset change, that if we don't change our mindset, we're going to stay in the nightmare and the Five of Pentacles forever. And it is a big leap, and there'll be plenty of people saying that you're living in fantasy land here, Spirit Warrior. But I am an idealist, and I believe there is a better way of living, and I certainly believe there's a better path for the planet. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Tower card, and the Justice card clarifies the Nine of Swords. So the universe is agreeing with me. The Tower card is a card of foundational change, and it's saying the collective needs to change, that the world needs to change, that it's built on shaky ground, and if we don't move to a more positive, loving and abundant path of life, that the world is going to blow up, really. That there's going to be much tumult, conflict, pain, suffering, and an almighty shift. And the Justice card says that as you move away from the nightmare, that justice will prevail, that this is the balancing of the karmic scales. This says that as we build new foundations and we alchemize pain and suffering and take a new perspective on life and plant seeds, that it will rebalance our lives and those of the people around us, and it will rewrite injustices, and it will allow people to receive their just deserts in life. And the mystery card and the overarching energy is the Three of Swords. And that says it all, really, doesn't it? There's a lot of pain and suffering and loss and pain and all the unpleasant emotions of life. And the universe is really saying it's time for it to end. I keep having these thoughts or visions about the collective adopting a positive mindset as to what the planet could be, and that is that every day that you focus on love, joy and happiness and equality, and that if enough of us on this planet adopt this vibration, that there will be a shift, a rebalancing, and even the Tower moment, and that it will start to reduce the pain and suffering that is a major part of planet Earth and the collective at this time. The Three of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles. So it's really saying that as we alchemize, heal pain and suffering, and rebalance the scales of life so that there's less lack and poverty in the world, that the world will be an abundant place. Or if you do this personally, that you move past the lack and poverty and rebalance your life, that prosperity and abundance will be yours. That all this negativity is really what is holding us back in life. Well, I thank you for indulging me in this reading. I may be doing more videos, a bit different to this, but about changing the vibrational energy of the collective. And some of you may remember that I did try to start a channel called the Spirit Warrior Tribe, and it's likely that I'll do that on this channel. But I thank you for watching this video. I'd love to hear your comments. Give me a like and a share and a comment. That really does help. I send you much love, joy and peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.